Hello, James Andrew here, recording for CheapAssMTG, and in the plot twist of the week, me and Alex are both in the same room.
Afternoon.
Which is awesome. So we're going to be recording a draft together. We're going to be recording some Hour of Devastation, because it's a new format and it's pretty sweet. It's slowed down, I think, a fair bit from Triple Amonkhet, which is definitely welcome, because we can only have fun attacking with 3/1s for so long. So obviously the pick here is throwing Sanity, because it's an absolute bomb. No one can beat that card. Do you agree?
I mean, if I want to draft a fun deck.
Yeah, no, throwing Sanity is awful. Don't take that. I think it's actually not a very good pack. It's probably Lethal Sting.
Yeah, I think it's just Lethal Sting here. Standard caveat in draft applies. It's a fairly efficient removal spell.
Yeah, there's actually quite a lot of black decks it's not that good in, because you need a good place to put the counter. I think green-black is really good though. Yeah. And also just all these other cards are pretty bad, you know.
Yeah, most of these cards in this pack are filler. I mean, seriously, the best cards in this pack are probably the two deserts. So, I think it's just going to be Lethal Sting.
Yep. There's also Torment of Scarabs in that pack. Do you like that card?
I think it's very good in Sealed. I've seen it use some good effect. My concern in draft is whether it's too slow.
Yeah, it doesn't seem great in draft to me. I do not like those Punisher effects. I think we just take the Minotaur here.
Yeah, Burning Fist Minotaur seems like a very good 2-drop. 2/1 first strike for 2 is a very good rate in draft. Obviously, it does not work at all with Lethal Sting, but...
It does not, no.
But
Never mind.
You don't have to marry your first two picks together. You can always drop one of them.
And there's just not very many good 2-drops in this set, so...
Yeah, I mean, like, one of the other good 2-drops is the card below it, Aketri's Avenger.
Yeah.
But I think I'm much happier to be a red deck as well, so...
Yeah, I mean, I like white a good amount, but yeah, I think the Burning Fist Minotaur is just significantly better than Aketri's Avenger. So we probably just take the white 2-drop here, right? Steward of Solidarity.
Yeah, I think Steward's it's very good. It's a Grizzly Bear with upside, obviously.
Yeah, but like a lot of upside.
I mean, like, the best card in this pack is probably River Hoopy.
Yeah, but it's 2 colours that we're not.
Yeah, so I don't think we can conceivably take it. We could start saying, what colour is open. Is the sign blue is open. Spellweaver Eternal is a reasonable 2-drop as well.
But I think seeing Steward of
Solidarity
is more of a signal.
Yeah, and this card pretty good.
Yeah, I think it's quite good.
Oh, Sand Strangler, hello.
Yeah, that one.
This is my favourite card from the set. So unless James wrestles the mouse out my cold dead hand, we're taking Sand Strangler here.
Yeah, I mean, I might just sort of leave Alex and Sand Strangler alone in the room for a while to have their alone time. I think they need a strong relationship there.
This is comparable to Flametongue Karvu, which has always been a very strong card in a limited set, and constructed for that matter. We will have to pick some deserts up, but when your 4-drop comes in with a reasonable body in the format and kills an opposing creature, really does affect the board.
Yeah, no, the card's really good. For sure.
So hopefully we'll get to pick up like a Desert of the Fervent and play our Strangler. I think we're following it up with another red card here.
Yeah, I think I like the element. Is it Eternal? Manticore Eternal.
Yeah, Manticore Eternal. The attacks each combat if able is usually a downside, but quite frankly, it's a 5/4 with a flick 3. It ends the game pretty quickly.
Yeah, you're generally attacking that card anyway.
Yeah, so. And I think in comparison, it is just better than Gilded Ceradon.
Yeah, like Gilded Ceradon, given that we have the Sand Strangler already, so we really want deserts.
Yeah,
would be pretty good, but I think the Manticore Eternal is just better. Ooh, okay, red looks really open. So Puncturing Blow and Fervent Paincaster are both pretty good.
I think I prefer the Puncturing Blow here.
Yeah. And the only thing is we don't have any 3-drops at the moment.
But this is a format with a lot of 3-drops.
Yeah.
And like Puncturing Blow kills pretty much anything in the format, bar the big green things. It even kills the gods.
Yeah, that's true.
So I think I just prefer taking Puncturing Blow here.
Okay.
Paincast is fine, but an X1 for 3, it's very weak.
I think it's good. I like. I think there's a good amount of 1 toughness creatures that it really punishes. But
So I'd really love to take the desert here, but I think Kenra Scrapper is a very good red creature.
I agree. I agree with you that Kenra Scrapper is good. It's Yeah, I mean, I guess we take it here. Like, I mean, we do need to prioritize deserts pretty highly.
But I think we've got a pack and a half to pick up deserts.
Yeah.
Red's looked very open. We might even be able to get some Desert of the Fervent to come back around the table.
It's nice that we're basically mono red at this point. Like, we take the Thorned Moloch here.
We could take a Thorn Moloch. This is also one where we could take a desert.
Yeah, I think Survivor's Encampment's significantly worse, though.
Yeah, this is obviously better in like the blue-red deck, but it's still a reasonably aggressive creature.
Yeah. I think it's kind of close, but... Yeah, I think especially when you're, like, trying to beat down, I think the Survivor's Encampment's pretty bad often.
Yeah.
Yeah, because like, we can be black-red or white-red pretty easily here.
Or blue-red, even green-red.
Yeah.
Blur
of Blades is not too bad.
Yeah, I think I've heard Blur of Blades here.
Yeah.
Ipnu Rivulet is the worst of the sack desert lands. Solitary Camel is actually reasonable with a desert.
Yeah, but we have like a bunch of creatures already, though.
Yeah, and I think if we play red, we'll play Blur of Blades.
Yeah, I think like the first one of those is like actively pretty good. You don't want to go too crazy on them. So here I'd take the desert.
Yeah, I like Shafet Dunes. I think it's a really good desert. I like Granitic Titan, but I think we can pick up cards in this slot.
Yeah, and to be honest, if all it did was tap for white and be a desert, we'd be pretty happy with that in this deck. So
Fury. I mean, we could take Sidewinder Naga.
I think we should just take the red card.
There we go.
Yeah, there we go.
Desert Wield.
Yeah, take the white card.
None of those cards really you want to be looking to play, so...
No. This deck's looking good, though. Like, we can just play... If we open a bomb, we just play it, right?
Yeah, like the Locust God. Oh, or Majestic Myriad.
Yeah, Majestic Myriad seems good here.
I mean, if this wasn't in the pack, we could even take Overcome, but I really like Kenra Scrapper. But yeah, we're obviously taking this.
Yeah, I mean, it's not like a full-on like bombiest of bombs, but it is really good. We don't have a lot of good things that go with it. It's worth noting.
It gets prowess.
Does it get prowess? I don't think it gets prowess.
Oh no, and it's at the beginning of each combat.
Yeah, and it actually doesn't work with. Does the
First Strike?
Yeah, it gets First Strike. Does the Menace guy? Does it always have Menace? Yes. Okay. So it does work with that.
But I think we take this here over another Kenra Scrapper.
Yeah.
We get the Kenra Scrapper.
Yeah, Kenra Scrapper. There's also Ramanap Ruins.
I do quite like Ramanap Ruins.
But I think we probably want the Scrapper.
It is close, because like you said, we do want deserts, and I think Ramanap Ruins is one of the better deserts. But Kenra Scrapper is, just for me, a very good 3-drop.
Yeah. Kind of goes nicely with some combat tricks as well, because for Menace.
Yep. Okay, this pack's pretty poor.
Oh no, Devotee of Strength.
Oh yeah, how did I not see that? Looks like we're going to be green then.
Yeah, Devotee is really strong.
We'd love to see some cards like Ambuscade now.
Yeah. Also just 2-drops.
Yes. Another Sand Strangler wouldn't go amiss either. Puncturing Blow?
Yeah. I mean, we have 1 2-drop, basically, right? But this 2/2 is so bad.
Yeah, and quite frankly, this should still be in the pack, given how open red was.
Yeah. Okay, we'll take Puncturing Blow. We don't. It's not like we have to be like super aggressive anyway. Ooh, that's a 2-drop I can get behind.
That's a 2.5.
It is.
I mean, there's also
It's almost a 3-drop.
Ronus the Stalwart.
I think the Minotaur's just better.
Yeah, the Minotaur's better, but Ronus the Stalwart is a fine 2-drop.
Yeah.
We'd even probably play Frilled Sandwalla.
Yeah, I think so. But yeah, loving that Minotaur. Yeah, it's unfortunate being in red-green with like unlikely to pick up flyers for the Miriarch or Lifelinkers, which are kind of the two most important ones.
Yep, unless we get Samut.
Unless we get Samut, yeah.
In which case she has everything. I think it's just another 2-drop here.
Vonus's Stalwart I think I'd take.
Yeah, we don't have too many non-creature spells for the Firebrand Archer.
Yeah.
And you wouldn't expect red-green to have too many, so...
I agree. I think it's better than Sandwaller.
Ooh, Frontline Devastator is a nice pickup, I think.
Yeah, we have a little bit of a hole in our curve at 4 as well. I think it's like a pretty replacement level card, but I don't think we really want God Pharoah.
We also probably want to look at getting another desert, considering we only have one playable desert right now.
Yeah, that's true.
Though there are deserts in the Amonkhet pack, obviously.
Yeah. I guess we take the Dune Diviner and hope to not play it.
Yeah, it's distinctly average.
Agreed. Yeah. I think we should maybe have picked up deserts a little higher. Alex is comically chasing a fly around the room. It's like that episode of Breaking Bad where Walter goes crazy and chases a fly around his laboratory. Maybe we end up playing some of like colourless deserts or something. Yeah, Gift of Strength.
There. Nice with 2 Kenra Scrappers and Burning Fist Minotaurs.
Yeah.
I think actually combat tricks in general are better, given we have 3 cards that would attack with First Strike, 2 cards that attack with Menace.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, even like Manticore Eternal, the fact that it has to attack kind of plays very well with combat tricks. Just take another Fawned Moloch here, I reckon. It's better than Dune Diviner, isn't it?
Yeah, although this is generally going to be a 2-2 that attacks with First Strike most of the time, I think. That's my only concern.
Yeah, it does play quite nicely with the tricks, though.
Yeah. Defiant Kenra in case we really need a 2-drop, but I don't think we'll end up playing it.
I hope not.
I'm definitely not playing the second one, let's not even bother putting that in the main deck. Oh, yes, unplayable rare. Let's not take Imminent Doom. I'm not sure whether Imminent Doom is actually playable in Constructed, so...
I mean, I don't think so. It's really sweet, though. I'm sure I'll try at some point in this format. And it will probably be horrible. Channel Initiative seems good.
Channel Initiative is good. There's also just Cartouche of Zeal. So Trial... Oh, this pack is stacked. There's Trial of Solidarity, Cartouche of Knowledge, Cartouche of Zeal. Like, someone's going to have a very nice pick later down the line.
I think it's just Channel Initiative for its fame.
We could look to be a bit more aggressive with Cartouche of Zeal, but I don't think probably won't pick up enough of these. That's the only problem.
Yeah.
So yeah, probably just safer. Ooh, gold card.
A Charioteer, yeah. And the only reason not to take it would be that it might wheel, but there's not actually... So we could take Fresher Lizard instead, but it's pretty bad for us if it doesn't. And giving Trample to all our guys is pretty good.
Yeah, Majestic Myriad gets it twice, obviously, because double Trample does nothing.
It just plays well with combat tricks as well.
Yeah. I think we can look to cut this Doom Diviner. And the Defiant Kenra. I have faith that we will get at least 3 or 4 more playables.
I hope so. I think the overall power level of Amonkhet is slightly higher than Hour of Devastation, so we should start picking things up at a nice rate. So we take another Charioteer.
I think here we take Necrop Entangler or Bitterblade Warrior, because 2 Kenra Charioteers don't actually work that well together.
Well, they're also just 3/3s for free.
They are. But if there was, if there's a card to wheel out, this pack is that.
Yeah.
We don't necessarily need the 3-drop. If we get another 2-drop,
Yeah,
we
we
can
do.
be a little
Could do
bit
with
more
another
aggressive.
2. Yeah.
And then it's whether you want Nefcup, Entangler, or Bitterblade Warrior. And I think I prefer the Entangler.
It plays nicely with our combat tricks with the trample, and it plays nicely with Majestic Myriarch.
Yep, the way to keep trample.
Yeah. Yeah, I could get on board. I think I'd still take Charioteer on balance, but it's really close. Yeah, go ahead and take Entangler. Ooh, Synchronized Strike is a house.
Yep.
That card's silly.
Great trick, especially when you have some first strikers that you want to attack in with. Minotaur Sure Shot would be a fine pickup.
Synchronized Strike, I've got blown out by so many times that I'm now just really terrified always of Synchronized Strike, and I think I play around it far too much.
Interesting pick there as well. Would you take the Sure Shot or the Ornery Kudu?
Oh, I'd take the Sure Shot. I think Kudu's pretty bad.
And yeah, we are very weak to flyers right now.
Yeah.
Like, we have no protection against them.
Well, I mean, we kill them before they kill us. Is our plan to deal with flyers. I mean, technically Gift of Strength gives reach, but who cares? You use that card to attack, not to block. Another strike. Yeah.
I'm thinking Emberhorn Minotaur.
It is a lot better than the Frontline Devastator, but Synchronized Strike is so good in this deck. Like, we just have 15 creatures, low curve. Synchronized Strike is exactly what you want, I think.
I guess if we've got the Kenra Charioteer, and I'm banking the other one comes back round, so I guess it is better with Synchronized Strike.
Yeah.
Also, no one's going to play around 2 Synchronized Strike.
Exactly.
It's an uncommon in the small set.
They never see the second one coming.
I think
We
it's
take Cartouche
Cartouche
here. Yeah.
Greatest Sandworm is not going to be the greatest Sandworm in this deck. We're not going to really get to 7 mana.
Don't insult the greatest Sandworm.
Quarry Hall is fine, but it's just going to be 4/3 most of the time.
I agree. I think we want to be pretty aggressive here, and it plays really well with that. Well, Javelineer does not quite get there in our deck, I think.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's 8 instants and sorceries.
It's not terrible.
I mean, I think it's
And we're not
playing onward.
playing any of these other cards, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, we take it. I'm not convinced we play it.
The interesting thing actually is the comparison between Warfire Javelineer and Sand Strangler.
Yeah. This is actually a moderately interesting pick. Like, Pathmaker Initiate isn't bad in this deck.
It's not. We're talking of Sand Strangler. This is a desert.
It is a desert.
We are short on deserts.
Yeah, it's not very good for our mana, but I suppose we don't have that much green.
No, and our doubles are all red.
Yeah, we do need to. I think we do want like 9 red sources though, if we can.
No, let's take the Initiate. It's safer.
Stinging Shot.
Yeah, Stinging Shot's a great
sideboard
card.
Yeah, I think we could have taken Thresher Lizard there, was the one I was going to suggest, but pick one up here, so no worries. I think Thresher Lizard is probably better than Thorned Moloch. Although we do have quite a lot of tricks now, and Thorned Moloch is really good with tricks because you can like use a trick on one creature and get the pump off Moloch.
Well, the other option is like, we're probably not playing this Warfire Javelineer.
Yeah.
We could cut a 5-drop. Could cut the Manticore Eternal.
They're both really good though, right?
They are both really good, but like.
And we have the. Are we playing? Oh yeah, nice check.
Well, Dust to Dawn went
Dust
down
to
the
Dawn
table.
came back. That's crazy. That card is pretty good against us.
Like, is there not a white drafter at the table?
That does seem odd.
I don't think we want to play this even in an aggro deck.
Yeah, it's not. I mean, it's not bad, but. Yeah, like we do have this Channeler Initiate knocking around. It's a bit awkward in our deck.
Yeah.
I think like we're looking more aggressive than we were at the start of this pack when I was like, yeah, take it. So maybe it was the wrong pick. I don't know. But
then you hardly would have taken it if it was the cartouche that came back anyway.
Yeah. Yeah, that's not looking great in our deck.
So I think we're 16 lands.
Yeah, I agree.
Now there's a debate. Warfire Javelineer, we're saying we're not playing.
I think.
Does it do damage to a creature?
Yeah.
Sand Strangler, we've only got one desert.
Yeah.
I think Warfire Javelineer is probably better than Sand Strangler at this stage.
Yeah, I think I agree.
So I think
I think we probably want one of the two.
And I think it's better to play the Javelineer.
Yeah, I mean the difference is that Sand Strangler is a 3/3.
It is, but does that make masses of difference?
It makes a fair amount of difference. A 3/3 and a 3/2 is a 2/3 is pretty different, but we do have a lot more ways to turn on a Javelineer.
In terms of creatures to cut, Thresher Lizard, if we've got tricks, we're going to keep cards in our hand, so I think it's the 3.
But you can no. But tricks play very well with Thresher Lizard because when you do it in combat. I think I'd cut a. Am I saying Moloch right? I feel like Moloch isn't the right way to say it.
I feel like it's Moloch.
A Moloch. We could cut a Moloch.
I think we cut Kindled Fury first.
Yeah, I mean we don't want to cut too many things if we're playing this Javelineer, but yeah, we could cut one Kindled Fury.
And then just 2 creatures?
Yeah, like a Moloch and I don't know for the last one. Would it be crazy to cut Channel Initiate?
I mean, it fixes our mana and gets us to like. Thing is, our 5s, if we play them on turn 4, aren't going to be insane.
Well, I mean, the Manticore Eternal will be, and I think the Muriark would be as well. In fact, because we just play another thing the next turn. It's huge.
So I'm just looking at what Pathmaker Initiate can get through. I mean, it gets a fair amount through. But the thing is, we're playing Trample.
Yeah.
Trample and Unblockable on exactly.
Yeah. I mean, Pathmaker Initiate is good with the Moloch if we play that because
it's good with the Moloch, the Minotaur, even the Scrapper.
Yeah.
Well, the Scrapper doesn't need Unblockable; it's got Menace.
Yeah, and the Moloch you can like make it unblockable and then pump its power, with prowess. But it actually plays particularly well with the Minotaur because if your opponent's on like 8 or something, you can even just like make it unblockable in the late game and discard your hand.
Yeah. I think I like the idea of keeping the Initiate.
Yeah, that's fine.
Maybe maybe we take a 2-drop out. Does that seem crazy?
I mean, we want a fair amount of 2s. Yeah, we could take. So we'd cut Initiate.
I guess it'd have to be the Initiate if we cut Initiate a 2-drop.
Mm.
How crazy would it be to play 15 lands?
No, I don't think this is a 15 land deck. We don't have any cycling really. And
okay, let's cut.
And we're playing 5 drops. Okay.
I think it's like it's me. There's a lot more red, but I think it should be 8/7. Not 8/7. 8/8.
Yeah.
We have a Desert of the Fervent as well.
Hang on, should it be 8/8? Could play 9/7.
I think 9/7.
Can we go back to Curve? Because I'm trying to remember how many of our 2-drop creatures are green. I know there's the Initiate and the.
1.
Yeah, because if we cut the Initiate, there's only the one creature we're playing on turn 2 that's green, right?
Yeah.
And the 2 synchronized strikes are like generally not turn 3 plays.
Okay, so 9/7.
I'd say so.
Which is 8 mountains and 7 forests with the desert.
Yep.
Right. Happy with that?
Yep. Let's give it a try.
See you back for round 1.